Hello, folks. Thank you for joining us here on the Wildcats Network. Tristan Borland here with Yins for the rest of the afternoon. And we're going to get started with our St. Vincent College pregame show. St. Vincent College is a place for you and your family to build an incredible life. Check out tours of the campus at www.stvincent.edu. Again, that's www.stvincent.edu. St. Vincent College, together we rise. The Wildcats come into this game against the Rams from Pine-Richland, where Lady Wildcats will be playing their second non-conference game of the 2024 season. They played yesterday up at Norwin to the Lady Wildcats, and they're going to get started with today's game. Last season, Lady Wildcats finished 15-4 in the regular season. They were the runner-ups in Section 2 against Armstrong and lost to Trinity in the quarterfinals at North Allegheny after being Western Beaver in the first round of the WPIAL playoffs. So Lady Wildcats will be coming into this game, even more importantly, coming into the season, looking to rebound from last season. Players to watch for Lady Wildcats. First and foremost, and a player you got to mention every single time you are talking about Lady Wildcats softball is junior pitcher. That is Kayla Williams. She was part of the 1-2 pitcher punch with Josie Stragus last season. She is a Slippery Rock commit. And again, that's to SRU. And, folks, I can't tell you enough. As somebody who grew up in the Slippery Rock region, I'm telling you, that's how you know a player has pedigree, because Slippery Rock, especially in terms of girls or women's softball, is a powerhouse. They are truly and honestly the creme de la creme in terms of PSAC softball. So if that tells you anything, it should tell you that Kayla Williams is truly a star on this team. And along with junior Kayla Williams, you have infielder, that's senior Corinne Wright. Standout slugger at the plate this afternoon. Corinne Wright, again, a senior, wanting to have a great season to send her off into the next stage of her life, where she will be playing softball at Gannon University, another PSAC school. And I'm telling you, it's the PSAC, when it comes to top-notch colleges, especially in terms of softball, it's Slippery Rock and then Gannon. And that's just the honest-to-God truth. Coming to Graham Sabota Field is Pine-Richland. They finished the last season at 7-15 in 6A. They were number 6 in 6A Section 1. They lost in the semifinals to the number 1 team in 6A in softball. That would be Seneca Valley, who then went on to win the WPIAL championship. So nothing wrong with losing to the number 1 team in the PAC. Again, folks, there's nothing wrong with that. There is no shame in that loss, because I'm telling you, Seneca Valley is truly one of those standout schools in 6A softball. Rams to watch if you're the Lady Wildcats. The Rams to watch is Jocelyn Langer, the senior outfielder who won All-Section and All-State honors last season. She is a recruit to Millersville. And then Kaylee Hennon, the junior catcher, All-State team as well, has a batting average, folks, above 500. She bats an average of 0.530. So, again, over 500 at the plate. That is a weapon that you got to be careful of if you are the Lady Wildcats. Along with Henny and Langer, you have Isabella Solsky, the senior infielder, who is a commit to Susquehanna University. Multiple postseason awards as well. So, decorated veterans here for the Lady Rams from Pine-Richland. Again, you're just going to have to keep an eye out for that star talent if you're the Lady Wildcats, which is a nice little segue into our Latrobe Chevy Ford keys to the game. Thank you, Latrobe Auto Group, for bringing us our keys to the game. And the key to the game for Lady Wildcats, especially this afternoon, is the small ball. Coach Kovalchik is well known in this area for his dominance in small ball, and I guess we're going to get started here with this afternoon. On the mound is obviously Kayla Williams. She gets ready for her first pitch of the afternoon, sends it in, and that will be called ball. And at the plate is Julio, number 10, for Lady Rams. Williams, eyes up. Throws it in. Ball gets hit. And that ball makes its way into the outfield. Throw on to second. And that will stop, but a base hit to start out here for the Rams. And again, a nice way to start us out this afternoon. Again, a runner on first. That's Julio. And then DeLuca now up at the bat. A little wind here this afternoon. I hope Yins are okay with that. Here on top of the hill at Greater Latrobe at Graham Sabota Field. It gets kind of windy up here, so we're glad that ball makes its way all the way out. And a runner makes her way to second. That's Julio, and she will head back to second. And that ball gets away from the Lady Wildcats. And so now, again, up to bat for the Rams, and calling time is DeLuca. Having a word with Coach. Right there. Again, a little shake of the wind there. And again, going back to our St. Vincent College pregame show, where our Latrobe Auto Group keys to the game are the fact that Lady Wildcats need to try to shut down the game and get out to an early lead. That ball makes its way back to the catcher. That is ball 2, so the 2-0 count, no outs here at the top of the first inning. That pitch, and makes it in. That's called strike one. Runner on the third. The ball gets away. But Julio staying on third base after being able to steal all the way there. And so Kayla Williams is back at it. Again, 2-1 count here on this pitch. Chopped at. That ball makes its way out to second. Throw on the first, but a runner in. So Pine-Richland will take a 1-point lead here. And right there you see Kayla Williams, the junior, the SRU commit, on the mound for the Lady Wildcats. Again, Rams put up one here at the top of the inning, and that was a focus for them. They had to not allow the Lady Wildcats to dictate the pace. With Coach K, it's very easy for Lady Wildcats to kind of hone in and control a low-scoring game with the small ball action that he likes to play. That throw-in gets by the catcher. But again, no runners on, so that is an 0-1 count here with one out after the ball went foul, popping off the bat. And up to bat for the Rams is Henny. That ball chopped out, another foul, so the 0-2 count right now on the third batter in the lineup. Here at Graham Sabota Field, on top of the hill in Greater Latrobe. And Rams up 1-0 here after a run was brought in by Julio, who was at the top of the batting order. Pitch is in and outside, so 1-2. Kayla Williams tried to get Henny chasing, but she would not chase it. So Kayla Williams. And you see there, the wind here this afternoon is quite the breeze. We again thank everybody for joining us here at Graham Sabota Field on the Wildcats Network. That ball inside, called ball, so the 2-2 count, even. With one out, Rams still up by one. Again, on the third batter in the lineup, that's Henny, the not only all-section but also all-state honors. The throw is in, and just inside, but leaned off of it, so that's an out. They called the strike. My apologies. I thought that ball was inside, but I did not see the motion. And for there, Kayla Williams, that is the first out, or the first strikeout for her of the afternoon, the second out here in the first inning of play. That ball chopped at. Throw on to first, and that's an out, and that will end the inning. So Lady Wildcats are able to walk away there unscathed. And we're going to take a timeout here to hear from some of our amazing sponsors here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to have the bottom of the first inning here on the Wildcats Network.
Crazy year for everyone. And we here at Latrobe Auto Group want you to know that we're in this together and we're here for you. Hi everyone, I'm Wendy Hyrack and I'm the finance manager here at the dealership. During the past year, we've all seen some pretty crazy things. Maybe your credit's been affected by some of those things. You should know that no matter what your credit situation is, great credit, good credit, bad credit, or no credit, Latrobe Auto Group wants to be your dealer and we specialize in credit challenges. Our credit team is just waiting to put you in a new car or truck that will start building your credit today and get you moving in the right direction. No matter what you've heard, our lot is stocked with new, pre-owned, and certified pre-owned cars and trucks. Vehicles that not only fall in line with the bank's parameters, but your budget. So whatever's been holding you back, put it aside, come on in, and together we can make it happen.
Hey Gabby, catch this.
Win with Bardini's. We're #1 for meats in Westmoreland. So many delicious varieties and flavors. Best meats, best meals. So come in, fill this basket at our Country Smokehouse in Crabtree. Go Wildcats!
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Ray Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Welcome back, folks, here on the Wildcats Network. Tristan Borland on the horn with you for the rest of the afternoon. Rams go up 1-0 in the top of the first. However, Lady Wildcats look to respond. Here at the top of the order is Mia McHugh here for the Lady Wildcats. Pitch up high, ball number 1 to start the at-bat for Mia McHugh. That pitch is in. Up high again, so that's a 2-0 count on the mound for the Lady Rams. Pitch is in. And that's called strike right down the middle. And again, I'm trying to see what the numbers on the back of the jersey is. From our vantage point, so 2-1 count coming. Down low, count 3-1. Believe, and I can't see it, and there's no number 1. That ball chopped up, and that's caught. And down goes McHugh. So now Machinsky is now up at bat. There we go. Number 26, that's Solsky, who is on the mound for the Lady Rams. She is able to get the first out there on the fly out. And at the plate, again for Lady Wildcats, is Machinsky. And that's called strike. I thought that was going to be a little bit on the low side. Pitch. Swung on. That's strike two, so the 0-2 count with one out here for Henny. Or no, that's Solsky, my apologies. I just said it, folks. I'm a little rusty here on our softball. It's been almost a whole year since I've been here with Yins at Graham-Sabota Field. It's great to be back. Swing chopped at, that's foul, so the count will stay 0-2 with one out. And you hear the wind here at in the wind tunnel at Greater Latrobe. Pitch. Chopped at, but it'll go foul. So again, the count will stay 0-2 with one out here in the bottom of the first. Solsky on the mound. She throws in. That ball down low, but chopped at. Gets a piece of it, and that'll be an out on first. The Lady Wildcats have yet to record a hit here in the bottom of the first here at Graham-Sabota Field. And Solsky and the Lady Rams are moving and grooving right now. And up to bat for Lady Wildcats is pitcher Kayla Williams. She gets all of that, but it will drop right in. And that will do it for the first inning of play. Rams up 1-0 here at Graham-Sabota Field. We're going to take a quick break here and hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back here on the Wildcats Network.
Welcome to Ligonier Valley Learning Center Incorporated, where little hands do big things. For 38 years, Latrobe Kinder School has provided a continuum of quality services which promotes the emotional, behavioral, educational, and physical development of children. We've used a research-based curriculum that will help your child grow academically and socially. Guidance from our expert teachers, combined with our state-of-the-art play areas, will build your child's brains and bodies. Latrobe Kinder School provides high-quality pre-K education for 3- and 4-year-old children at no cost to qualifying families through the pre-K counts. Our enrollment is always open. Visit our website, LigonierValleyLearningCenter.com, to apply today.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
We're back here at Graham-Sabota Field. Tristan Borland here, Robbie Phillips on the crew, and Richard Hillwig on our controls for us this afternoon. So thank you, Robbie and Richard, for being here with me this afternoon. Lady Wildcats go 0 for 3 in the box in the bottom of the first. So now we're at the top of the second here at Graham-Sabota Field. Up to bat is Gillis. Pitches in. Williams gets chopped at, makes its way over. Throw on to first, and that's an out for the first at-bat here at the top of the second. Better way than we started out at the top of the first. The Lady Wildcats gave up a hit for the first at-bat, and Gillis goes down. Jellu up to bat now. Kayla Williams here at the top of the first has one recorded strikeout, looking for her second. Pitch. That will be inside for a ball. So the count is 1-0. Williams on the mound. Her pitch is in. Chopped at, gets by third base all the way to the outfield, and that will be another base hit for the Rams. Nice at bat there to draw. First pitch being a ball and able to crack that one. Now, up to bat is Laurent. Laurent, the outfielder. In the box, showing bunt. Infield moves up and swings on it. So that will be strike one here for the at-bat. Again, showed bunt, brought the infield in, trying to defend that bunt. Kayla Williams. Count 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's another strike count now, 0-2. Can Kayla Williams seal it here at this at-bat and walk away with strikeout number 2 on the afternoon? I'm sure the SRU commit has that in the back of her mind here. Runner on first. And called wide. That's away from the batter, so that will be the first ball in the count. So 1-2 here with 1 out, 1 runner on the bags, and she is on first. Williams throws it in. They're going to call that a strike. Strikeout number 2 there for the junior, Kayla Williams. Richard's excited about that one. You're absolutely right, Richard. I am ready for softball to be back in season. Wish it was a little warmer, though. Oh, she's a senior. Well, somebody should tell the folks that keep track of the roster that she's a senior. So Skipperak. For her first at-bat of the afternoon, that ball down low and away, so that's ball number 1 for this at-bat. Pitch. That's called a strike. So the count's 1-1. Our scoreboard here at Grahamsville Field. Oh, there we go. I'll figure it out. Skripak again. At bat, counts 1-1, 2 outs. And that's strike there. For Kayla Williams, can she get strikeout number 3 here at the top of the second inning? The senior, as I was corrected by our one and only Richard Hillwig. The pitch. They're going to call that one away. So the deuces are wild here. A shout out to a gentleman who I worked at IUP with for a very long time, Mr. Elliot Hicks. With a count 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The deuces are in fact wild here at the top of the second inning. And Rams lead 1-0 here. And that's strike 3 and strikeout number 3 for Kayla Williams on the afternoon. With that, folks, we're going to step aside and we're going to hear from some of our fantastic sponsors that allow this broadcast to be brought to you free of charge. We'll be back with the bottom of the second coming up next.
Hello, I'm Maria Graziano-Bickerstaff, President of the Greater Latrobe Partners in Education Foundation. The foundation ensures the highest level of education innovation supporting GLSD students, faculty, and staff. The foundation strives to provide educational opportunities for all students in grades K through 12. We believe students should have what they need to reach their full potential. Give, build, grow. Every student, every day.
We're back here on the Wildcats Network. Tristan Borland here with Robbie Phillips and Richard Hillwig here on top of the hill. Lady Wildcats down 1-0 here against the Pine-Richland Rams. Kayla Williams walking away with 2 more strikeouts in the top of the second inning. She has 3 so far this afternoon. We'll see if she can rack up any more. Again, as Richard reminded me, the senior pitcher for the Lady Wildcats. She was part of that dangerous 1-2 combo on the mound with Josie Stragus last year. That was really a sight to behold. But now, up to bat is number 13. That's Corinne Wright. One of the many holders from last season. She lets that one get by up high and inside. So that's ball number 1 here at the bottom of the second inning. Again, a cool, windy day here. I had a talk with some of the maintenance folks here at Greater Latrobe. That ball up high has the distance, and it will bounce out for a ground rule double, almost taking out the fence. Lady Wildcats waking up here in the bottom of the second. Corinne Wright, what a great way to start out this inning for Lady Wildcats. And now Cronenwetter. That'll be Sammy Cronenwetter, who is up to bat now for Lady Wildcats with Wright on second. Great opportunity. She pops that one up and back. I think that made its way over to Richard's house. Richard appreciating that joke. I'm glad I could make you smile, Richard. Showing bunt. Cronenwetter pops that and it goes foul. So count is now 0-2 for Cronenwetter. So Corinne Wright on second. Cronenwetter is up to bat, and on deck is Macy McHugh. That ball will be let go by, so count is 1-2. Cronenwetter, again, one of the great batters from last season. Very disciplined at the plate. Lets that ball almost hit her in the foot, gets past the catcher, and advancing on to third is Corinne Wright. So, Lady Wildcats, again, that is the tying run on third. The lead is up to bat. Cronenwetter pops that one up. The wind catches it, so it will drop in the outfield. Tagging up, running on to first, and dropping as the catcher safe is Corinne Wright. Lady Wildcats are now tied here at the bottom of the second inning. It was a great play. The ball didn't quite have enough loft, so the Rams were in place, but on a timely drop, allowed the Lady Wildcats to tie it up here at Graham-Sabota Field. And letting that one go by is Macy McHugh. That ball down and inside around the ankles. And at the mound is Solski. She does not have a strikeout yet this afternoon. Would love to add one on. Chopping at that one is McHugh. It bounces in the outfield. Will roll all the way back. McHugh making her dash to second, and she will be on base. And that right there, folks, is the lead in scoring position. Again, I just said it. Lady Wildcats are warming up here in the bottom of the second inning. And Zeza is now up to bat. Solski the pitch. Down low, that's a ball as well. Needs to bring it up a little bit. Her last couple pitches were down low. Probably trying to get the Lady Wildcats to try to chase something down inside. Afraid to loft one up. Up too high in the batting box. Throw. Swing and a miss. Was Zeza. She really wanted that one. And I think that's where Solski needs to start pitching a little bit up higher, because that's what Lady Wildcats want. They want to just drive that ball right down at second base. Chopping at it, it'll go foul. And will hit the fence. So count 1-2 with one out. Lady Wildcats able to bring in a run here at the bottom of the second inning. And 2 out of 3 of our broadcast crew is currently sitting outside in the nice Arctic winds that we have here. That ball is a bobbler right onto the pitcher, but a sacrifice at bat to advance the runner onto third. So now up to bat is Blossy. But that is not Bell. That is not your 2024 homecoming queen at bat. Sarah chops at it, goes all the way out to the outfield, and brings the runner in. Maddie McHugh is brought in. Lady Wildcats take the lead here at the bottom of the second. Had to shake off the icicles here on top of the hill. The Arctic winds, keeping us on our toes. So now up to bat is Maddie Williams. She is the last batter in the lineup. Check swing. And it's called a strike. They say she went around. So 2 outs. Lady Wildcats up 2-1 here. And after Williams will be making her way back to the top of the batting order. That ball chopped at and popped up. So the 0-2 count to come. And again, the 2-0 count for Solsky, who would love to get out of this inning after letting up 2 runs. A swing on the slow pitch, and that will do it for Lady Wildcats. That will do it for our second inning, folks. We're going to take a quick break here on the Wildcats Network and thank our sponsors who bring you this action this afternoon free of charge. We'll be right back with the top of the third inning coming up next.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker, and this is my family, Hannah, Charlotte, and Stephen, and we welcome you to Lapatich Brinker Funeral Home.
Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family-owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys.
Lapatich Brinker Funeral Home, where dignity prevails.
Well, I'm back here, folks, on the Wildcats Network. Tristan Borland here on the horn with the Ins for the rest of the afternoon here on top of the hill in Greater Latrobe. Lady Wildcats at the bottom of the second were able to earn 2 runs. Now up 2-0 here. The top of the third, up to bat is Myers for Pine-Richland, the Rams, here this afternoon. A couple green fans here in the stands. I hope we have that many more at home. Hello to all of our viewers on the Wildcats Network. It's days like this where it's extra cold out here on top of the hill that I remind myself this is why we do what we do, so that folks can enjoy their warm homes and we can be here at Greater Latrobe to watch a great softball game. On the mound is Kayla Williams. She earned 3 strikeouts so far this afternoon. That ball called high again, so count as 1-1 here to start out the third inning. And again, that's Myers up to bat. Myola is after her, and that will do it for the batting order. We'll head back to the top for Julio, who actually scored the first run here this afternoon. She was brought in. Another throw outside. Gust of wind kicked up. So count is now 2-1. Kayla Williams with the pitch. Ball up high again. So 3-1 is the count for Kayla Williams. Maddie Myers making Kayla Williams earn it, not swinging at a whole lot. You know, when you deal like this, it's not always the worst idea to let balls go by. That wind can really pull that ball in the pitch. That ball chopped at, makes its way out, and thrown on to first. So Lady Wildcats get the first batter out of the inning. Great move there. So now, to bat is Julio. We're back to the top of the batting order. My apologies. I think there was a batter scratched out here on the batting order that was given. Pitch. Low and away. That's ball one. Kayla Williams, the senior, as I was informed by our very reliable Richard Hillwig, who's on the controls for this afternoon. And folks, a reminder that on Thursday is going to be our next broadcast. Myself and Robbie Phillips, that ball chopped out and went back. Myself and Robbie Phillips will be traveling up to Butler, Pennsylvania, back to my old stomping grounds to bring in boys volleyball between the Gray Latrobe Wildcats and the Golden Tornado of Butler. We'll have all that action for yins again from Butler, so you don't have to make the long trek. I don't mind it. My parents are up that way, so I'd be happy to go to that game. Williams, the 1-1. That ball in the dirt. Well, it would be dirt if they had real dirt here at Graham Sabota Field. That cracked a smile out of Richard. That's what I'm looking for, folks. So the count 2-1 for Kayla Williams, the SRU commit. Again, that infield is up in tight. I don't want Julio to get even a little bobbler. She's able to rip that one around, and it went foul. So now the count is 2-2 with one out here at the top of the third inning. I'll be honest with you, after that baseball game on Monday got moved last week, and after seeing the forecast for today, I really didn't think we were going to have this game this afternoon. I'm glad we do. I am ecstatic to be here. That ball chopped at, keeping alive is Julio for her at-bat. Richard Hillwig thanking our athletic director staff, Tyler Gustafson, or Gus as we call him, and Zach Hyde, both allowing us to be here this afternoon and allowing me to park my van here relatively close to the field. We're very spoiled here at Gray Latrobe. We kind of are given relative free reign here, and that ball chopped out was put into field, but it bobbled foul. It was corralled by Corinne Wright, the third baseman. Kayla Williams, 2-2 still the count, one out here at the top of the third. Chopped at, makes its way to right, throw on to first, and they get her! Second out of the afternoon. The throw from Corinne Wright makes its way over to first. Able to snatch that was Sammy Cronenwetter, the first baseman. So now up to bat is DeLuca. Still no, has not added on to her strikeout count is Kayla Williams. She has 3 so far this afternoon. Her throw along the middle, but was too far away, so the count is now 1-0 here with 2 outs. That throw gets by, but that's called strike, so count now 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Lady Wildcats still holding on to a 2-1 lead. They gave up that lead in the first inning, and then bottom of the second is when the Lady Wildcats really woke up. Multiple big runs brought in. That throw, chopped at, will bobble foul. And everybody making sure that coach didn't throw out his back, feeling that ball. But you got to be careful on cold days like this. You get stiff standing around, and then you make a quick movement like that. That's how you pull something. Kayla Williams. 1-2 count is up high. Luckily, nobody on base as that ball got past the catcher. So now the Deuces are wild once again here at the top of the third inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Again, DeLuca on the mound. That pitch chopped at will bounce in the outfield, and that will be another base hit for the Lady Rams. And now, coming up to bat is the all-section, first-team all-section and first-team all-state at bat. That's Henny. Yeah, all-section and all-state honors last season as an outfielder, the senior Henny. Had to go back to my St. Vincent College pregame show notes. Thank you again, St. Vincent College, for sponsoring our pregame show. That ball down low. The Wildcats watching DeLuca closely. Don't want her to try to make a run for second. That would earn her a scoring, put her in scoring position. Williams the pitch. Lets it go by. It's called inside, so the count's now 2-0. Again, on first base is the tying run. And we apologize for the wind for the folks at home. It is quite windy here in the great wind tunnel of Greater Latrobe. That ball up high again. So that's ball 3 for Kayla Williams. Needs to bring it back down into the strike zone. The last 3 pitches were way too high. Trying to catch Henny chasing. Way too high again, and that will be the first walk of the day for Kayla Williams. So now the tying run has been advanced into scoring position, and right now on first is the lead, but tagging out a courtesy runner coming in. That's Scholl on first now for Henny. Up to bat is the pitcher Solski. Williams pitch. And that called strike. Count is 0-1 with 2 outs. Again, the tying run on second in scoring position. Williams, swing and a miss. So the count now 0-2 with 2 outs. The pitch is away, and he'll have a runner on third. Did she tag her? She's safe. Corinne Wright tried to tag out the lead runner. It's now 2 runners in scoring position. The tie is on third. The lead is on second. And with 2 outs, Kayla Williams. 2 strikes, and that's called ball down low. So the count is now 1-2. The count's called 2-2 after that ball got away from the catcher. Kayla Williams. That ball chopped out, gets popped up, and we'll drop into, I believe that was Zach Hyde's chair. That was supposed to be anyways. Richard, Zach Hyde was right there. I'm not quite sure why he didn't make that catch. I mean, his baseball days must be a little behind him. Zach Hyde in his prime, I assure you, would have made that catch. He would have jumped over the chain link fence to make that catch. So now the count 2-2, 2 outs. Runners on second and third for the Pine-Richland Lady Rams. Chopped at, makes its way past second base. One runner will be brought in, and third is waved to stay. So runners on the corners now. We're all tied up at 2 here at the top of the third. And substitute runner coming in now. That's Cherry, making her way out to first base for Silsky, the pitcher. Now Gillis is now out to bat. The lead is on third here at Graham-Saboa Field in the top of the third inning. Folks, who just joining us here, Tristan Borland. Robbie Phillips on the mic, or Robbie Phillips on the camera. Richard Hillwig on the controls. Tristan Borland on the mic. Maybe we'll get Robbie pulled in here someday. We had him on for a college game, believe it or not. Maybe we'll be able to bring him back in. So again, all tied up here. Swing and a miss, so that's strike 2. Kayla Williams could earn her 4th strikeout of the afternoon here and stop the bleeding here at Graham-Saboa Field. Gillis with runners on the corners. Chopped at, rolls on to first, and a tag up by Cronenwetter will stop the top of the third inning. Rams able to put together a nice little rebound and tied up the game here at 2. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll come back with the bottom of the third inning here on the Wildcats Network.
I think we can agree it's been a crazy year for everyone. And we here at Latrobe Auto Group want you to know that we're in this together and we're here for you. Hi everyone, I'm Wendy Hyrack and I'm the finance manager here at the dealership. During the past year, we've all seen some pretty crazy things. Maybe your credit's been affected by some of those things. You should know that no matter what your credit situation is, great credit, good credit, bad credit, or no credit, Latrobe Auto Group wants to be your dealer and we specialize in credit challenges. Our credit team is just waiting to put you in a new car or truck that will start building your credit today and get you moving in the right direction. No matter what you've heard, our lot is stocked with new, pre-owned, and certified pre-owned cars and trucks. Vehicles that not only fall in line with the bank's parameters, but your budget. So whatever's been holding you back, put it aside, come on in, and together we can make it happen.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
We're back here at Graham-Saboa Field on top of the hill here in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Lady Rams from Pine-Richland able to add one there. So we're tied up at 2 here in the bottom of the third inning. Up to bat is the top of the batting order. It's Maya McHugh, who gets under that one, out into the outfield, and able to step up and make a big play. That was Laurent, who was able to make a great play there in left field. A great play there. So now up to bat is the second batter in the lineup. That's Boczynski. And her check swing called a swing. So 0-1 is the count. The pitch, swing and a miss. That ball cut right in front of her. So now the count is 0-2. Well, that's called 1-1. I guess that check swing was not called a strike. My apologies, folks. That ball in the dirt. It's count now 2-1 with 1 out. I'm telling you, I'll get it for the Connellsville game. And the next week when we're back here at Great Latrobe for Connellsville, I'll get my act together. I'm a little rusty. It's been over a year since I've been on the microphone calling softball. So the count now 3-1 here with 1 out. Lady Wildcats tied here at the bottom of the third inning. Swing and a miss. And that's a strikeout, the first one of the afternoon for Solsky. And now up to bat for Lady Wildcats is the pitcher Kayla Williams. This is her second at-bat here. They call that one low, so that's ball. Kayla Williams. And that slow one, the changeup gets her there. It's called 1-1 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. The Wildcats bats were red hot not too long ago. That ball crushed by Williams. Can the wind carry it? And it's gone! A home run for Kayla Williams. The SRU commit goes yard, and Lady Wildcats are now up by 1. Seniors showing up when it matters most. Last couple at-bats when the wind picked up, that ball didn't quite have enough. However, that time, we were able to get all of it. That's got to sting a little bit here on a cold day like today. As you can tell, if I wasn't such a big person, I'm telling you what, I'd be blown all the way down to Hotel Loyal at this point. That pitch in the dirt. Solsky a little shaken after that at-bat. Now in the box is Corinne Wright. Her last at-bat, she was able to get a base hit. Another pitch in the dirt, and that actually hit Corinne Wright, so she'll advance on to first, and now it's Sammy Cronenwetter, the senior, up to bat with a runner on first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Lady Wildcats with a 1-run lead. Cronenwetter chopped at it. It'll drop in the outfield right in front of the midfielder, or of center field. So now runners on first and second after the base hit by Cronenwetter. So now in the 6th slot, it's Macy McHugh who's up to bat with runners on first and second. Lady Wildcats would love to extend this lead here in the bottom of the third. That ball in the dirt. Corinne Wright with quite the lead off on second, the lead runner. Pitch, chopped at, gets snagged by Solsky, and that will do it for the third inning. Lady Wildcats able to put together 1 run after a solo homer for the pitcher, Kayla Williams. So that will do it for our third inning. We're going to take a quick break to thank some of our sponsors here on the Wildcats Network who will allow you to watch this broadcast for free. And when we come back, we'll at the top of the 4th inning coming up next.
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC media crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Welcome back here, folks. Wildcats Network on top of the hill here in Gray Latrobe. Tristan Borland on the horn with Yins as we get started for the top of the fourth inning. That pitch by Kayla Williams is a missile right down the pipe. That is strike one here for Kayla Williams. She has 4 strikeouts so far in the afternoon. And up to bat for the Lady Rams, that's Aglu. And that's strike 2 for Kayla Williams. Smells blood in the water and wants her 5th strikeout of the afternoon. Kayla Williams, swing and a miss. That's strikeout number 5 for the SRU commit. So 5 strikeouts and a home run so far in the afternoon for Kayla Williams. So now up to bat for the Pine-Richland Rams. That is Laurent, the outfielder, who's showing bunt now for her first at-bat. Swing and a miss. Kayla Williams locked in now, ringing them up. Williams, I'm sure, would love another strikeout. That would be number 6 on the afternoon for her if she's able to strike out Laurent. Pitch. That's called strike as well. One more for number 6. Oh, 2 count. 1 out here, top of the 4th. Williams, her pitch is out wide. So the count now 1-2. The Rams have usually been able to battle back, and at least in the they took a lead. The Wildcats overtook them in the bottom of the 2nd, took their lead back the top of the 3rd. So now here in the 4th, they're down by 1 run. And that pitch way inside. So battling back is Laurent. Count is now 2-2. And time is called for Lady Wildcats. And while we take this quick timeout, I want to thank our name sponsors for this broadcast. And again, our name sponsors are our pregame show, which was brought to us by St. Vincent College. Our keys to the game, which were brought to us by Latrobe Auto Group here just off Route 30. And also our post-game show, which will be brought to you by Eaton Park, the place for smiles. And folks, I'm telling you, if you want to have your business named on the live broadcast here for the Wildcats Network, reach out to mailbox at lhtcmedia.com. It's through our sponsors that we're able to bring you these free games. And so we always want to remind folks that if you're enjoying the games here and you know somebody who has a business that wants to reach thousands of viewers every single week, make sure you tell them to try out sponsoring the Wildcats Network, which is brought to you by LHTC Media. That pitch there by Williams was another ball, so now it's a full count here. Laurent able to battle back from an 0-2 count, able to bring it to a full here at the top of the 4th inning. Chopped at, keeping alive there is the outfielder Laurent. So again, very impressive at bat here for the outfielder, who is able to battle back to a 3-2 count. The pitch, swing and a miss. That's strikeout number 6 for the senior Kayla Williams. And so that is 2 up and 2 down for the Rams. And now at bat is Skirpak. That pitch called strike there. Kayla Williams is locked in. the scoreboard's saying it's a ball. I thought I heard strike from the umpire. That's ball as well. So, yes, 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. 3-2 is the score here at Graham-Sabota Field, top of the 4th inning. Lady Rams, as I have mentioned, our last couple innings usually are able to tie it up with their at-bat. However, with 2 strikeouts, Kayla Williams now with 6 on the afternoon is slamming that door shut here on the top of the 4th inning. That pitch out wide. Ball now count is 2-1. In favor of Skirpak, who is currently up to bat. Williams. That called strike there. So now the deuces are wild with a 2-2 count. Myers is on deck. She's warming up now for Lady Rams. And Skirpak still up. Swing. No, they're going to say that she popped it foul, just a hair behind it, and that's why it dropped down below her in the dirt. So she keeps her at bat alive. 2-2 is the count. Kayla Williams. And it's an R strike. That's 7 on the afternoon for the SRU commit. And with that, we're going to take a quick break here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, Lady Wildcats up to bat at the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming up next.
Hey, Gabby, catch this.
Win with Bardini's. We're #1 for meats in Westmoreland. So many delicious varieties and flavors. Best meats, best meals. So come in, fill this basket at our Country Smokehouse in Crabtree. Go Wildcats!
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to stop at Hotel Loyal Pizza in the heart of downtown Latrobe on Ligonier Street. Since opening our doors in 1953, Hotel Loyal Pizza has proudly served the Latrobe area. From pizza, sandwiches, sides, salads, and so much more. Whether you're taking out or dining in, our menu has something for everyone. As if the company here wasn't enough to stop in, try one bite of our highly acclaimed pizza and you're sure to be hooked. Visit our website at hotelloyalpizza.com or call us at 724-537-3741. And remember to support our 2023 Gridiron Wildcats. Go Cats!
Valley Dairy Restaurants. You never had it so good. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, legendary ice cream. In Latrobe, the Valley Dairy Restaurant on Colony Lane. Go Wildcats!
We're back here on top of the hill at Graham-Sabota Field here in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Lady Wildcats up to bat. Last time they were at bat, they brought in a solo home run by Kayla Williams, who has now racked up 7 strikeouts on the afternoon. And up to bat for Lady Wildcats. That is Zeza. And she gets called strike there on the pitch by Solski. This is, again, another holdover from last year's team. Pitch. Chopped at. Makes its way to the outfield. And it will bounce off the back fence. She had stopped at second. No, she's going to run on to third. A triple for Zeza. And as they call it, she is a freshman here for Lady Wildcats. So Sophie Zeza is able to get on to third base with a triple as she whacked in, showing bunt, taking bunt, running on to first. And a little miscommunication there. And Blasi will make her way on to first after the bunt. They gave up the hit to prevent Zeza from running in. So the Wildcats still hold on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 4th inning. Chopped at, makes its way, throw on the first, and she's safe. Runner on the third. And Zeza is brought in. Williams gets a base hit, brings in a batter, and we're back to the top of the batting order. Ryan McHugh for Lady Wildcats is up to bat with runners in the corners. Shows bunt, takes a bunt, runs it in, and now the bases are loaded. After the bunt by McHugh, the small ball by Coach Kovalchik is being shown here. It is working to efficiency. Lady Wildcats have a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 4th inning. And Machinsky is now up. Pitch. Another bunt there. Run on to home, and she's safe. They call her safe. And the Rams are flabbergasted. The umpires will meet for that one, and a smart thing to do so as well here at this point. A 3-run lead here at the bottom of the 4th. And they're going to bring her back. They're going to say was a double hit ground ball, as Raleigh told me. He was able to hear a little better. He doesn't have the headset on top of his head. So back to bat is Machinsky, Matt Machinsky, who has loaded bases. I almost said full count. It's loaded bases with 1 strike. No outs here for Solsky. Again, the win here on top of the hill of Graham-Sabota Field is tough. That ball in the dirt. Count is now 1-1. Again, 1-1 the count. No outs. I think that's the biggest thing here. Lee Wildcats added on to their lead. Starting off with the triple from Zeza. That ball chopped at and rolled foul. So now a 1-2 count. Pitch. Chopped at. It'll go foul. I thought it was going to pop up and stay fair, but we'll roll foul. Solsky looking for a first out of the inning. The 1-2 count. Chopped at, will find the outfield, will drop in, another base hit. And that will bring in a run for the Lady Wildcats. Starting to pile it on here in the 4th inning. And now up to bat with a solo home run in this game. It's senior Kayla Williams. Courtesy runner now on first. Can't quite tell who that is, and the long shirt over top of the jersey makes it almost nigh impossible to tell who it is. Hopefully we'll know soon. That ball in the dirt gets away from the catcher, but with the lead runner on third, I don't think that they're going to be trying to steal home anytime soon. So that will be the count now 1-0 here. Still no outs. With the score now 5-2. And that called strike there. Even count at 1-1. Down low. 2-1 now the count with runners on every single base. Again, bases loaded. Kayla Williams, her last at bat with a solo home run. Man, its way all the way out to the logo. That ball crushed as well. Goodbye, a grand slam for senior pitcher Kayla Williams. Lady Wildcats dominating here at home. It's now 9-2. So now Corinne Wright, the third baseman, up to bat. After Kayla Williams went yard. An incredible at bat. That's her second of the afternoon. That ball hit well by Corinne Wright. Wynn able to get underneath it. And good play with the outfield for the first out here of the fourth inning. Sammy Cronenwetter now up to bat. Last at bat was a base hit. Score 9-2 here. That ball popped up and foul for Cronenwetter. One out here at the bottom of the fourth inning. Pitch. Popped up and drops in the outfield. Laurent able to corral it, but that will be another base hit for Cronenwetter. Now up to bat is Macy McHugh. And that's called ball. It was out wide, so count now 1-0. Lady Wildcats really busted this game open, loading the bases. And then the grand slam by Kayla Williams. That ball is called strike, so now an even count at 1-1. Pitch. Down low and inside. Now 2-1. Solsky not wanting to give up another pitch up high. However, that if she wants to get the Lady Wildcats to swing at anything, she's got to throw it up high. That ball low. McHugh will draw an even count at 2-2 with one out here. Lady Wildcats up 9-2 here. This fourth inning here still going on. Chopped at, will roll past the pitcher, bob it on the ground, and called safe. Maddie McHugh able to outrun the throw. Seza now up to bat. Her last at bat was a triple. And a timeout is called on the mound for Pine-Richland. Lady Rams trying to pull it together here as they're down by 7 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Solsky not wanting to get mercy rule, driving all the way out from Gibsonia. And it's not her fault. These Lady Wildcats have a certain level of hunger. They had a lot of success, as we mentioned in our St. Vincent College pregame show. They had a lot of success last year, able to make it to the WPIAL quarterfinals after being Western Beaver at Gateway. And actually last year was the first year that the softball and baseball facilities were open at Gateway, and we were very thankful to be able to be there and see the incredible facilities that they have over there in Monroeville. Pitch is bunted. Throw on to first, and that's an out. But that's small ball for you. You give up outs to advance runners in the scoring position. You now have Cronenwetter on third. And McHugh on second. No one on first. Now stepping into the batter's box. That is Sarah Blasi, and that ball popped up and caught by the catcher. So that will do it for your third inning. Lady Wildcats really bust this game open after the grand slam by Kayla Williams. So with that, we're going to take a timeout here on the Wildcats Network to thank some of our sponsors. We'll be right back with the top of the fifth inning coming up next on the Wildcats Network.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Greater Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
I think we can agree it's been a crazy year for everyone. And we here at Latrobe Auto Group want you to know that we're in this together and we're here for you. Hi everyone, I'm Wendy Hyrak and I'm the finance manager here at the dealership. During the past year, we've all seen some pretty crazy things. Maybe your credit's been affected by some of those things. You should know that no matter what your credit situation is, great credit, good credit, bad credit, or no credit, Latrobe Auto Group wants to be your dealer and we specialize in credit challenges. Our credit team is just waiting to put you in a new car or truck that will start building your credit today and get you moving in the right direction. No matter what you've heard, our lot is stocked with new, pre-owned, and certified pre-owned cars and trucks. Vehicles that not only fall in line with the bank's parameters, but your budget. So whatever's been holding you back, put it aside, come on in, and together we can make it happen.
We're back here on top of the hill, top of the fifth inning. Lady Wildcats up 9-2, and I was informed that we actually have some royalty out here this afternoon. Not only did Ron Prey make an appearance, not here on the broadcast, of course, but he did make an appearance here. We also have Dr. Ted Benning. I see him a little bit out in the distance enjoying himself a nice afternoon of softball. I myself enjoy some afternoon softball here at Greater Latrobe. 1 ball, no strikes here for the at-bat for the Rams, who are trying to stave off getting mercy ruled here at Greater Latrobe. At bat right now is Myers for the Rams. Kayla Williams with 7 strikeouts here on the afternoon. That pitch crushed by Myers and fielded well in the outfield. Great play there, able to get underneath the ball for the Lady Wildcats. That was Zeza again, who has done very well this afternoon at the plate, but also as well in left field. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Calling time there. That's Sarah Julio, who is back at the top of the batting order. My apologies, folks. My gloves that I have on just don't work that great with cell phones, which I have the batting lineup on, so I had to rip them off, try to find the batting order. Again, we're back at the top of the order with Julio up to bat. Pitch. And that's called outside, so count is now 1-1 with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Speaking of Ron Prady, folks, if Yins have a hankering for WPIAL football talk, myself and Richard Hillwig last week hopped on the live stream and chat all about the new section for the Wildcats football team and their schedule coming up. We also had a special guest, which to nobody's surprise is Ron Prady. Still running is Julio, makes it to second, waved on to third, And she will hold up there. That's her second base hit, a triple this time, a double last time for Sarah Julio. As I was saying, folks, our broadcast, our live stream with Ron Prady here on the Wildcats Network. If you missed that, I can't stress enough, you got to go back and watch that. It was a blast that Richard and I had putting that together for you guys and being able to talk about high school football and people not giving you strange looks. So go check out our YouTube page, or also that video is still available on Facebook. If you guys want to go back and watch Richard and I break down the new section for the Wildcats, the upcoming schedule for this year, and chat with Ron Prady about the upcoming schedule as well. But back here, a triple by Sarah Julio at the top of the batting order for Lady Rams, who are down 9-2 here at the top of the fifth inning. That ball popped up and it makes its way out to Palmer's Place here in Latrobe. Up right now is DeLuca, and Henny is on deck right now. DeLuca again at bat. Chop deck, fielded, thrown on the first, but Julio will be brought in on the sacrifice hit. Score now 9-3, a 6-run deficit. So 2 outs here at the top of the fifth inning. The wind picking up here quite wildly here in the great wind tunnel of Greater Latrobe. Williams pitched down away, trying to catch Henny chasing it, but she will not. Oh my goodness. Richard, hold on to me. I think I'm going to get blown away. Richard's not surprised. Oh, man. The pitch? That's called strike for Kayla Williams. 1-1 is the count on the at-bat. See, we never had to deal with this kind of weather when we were doing winter sports. They were all inside. Speaking of inside sports, on Thursday, myself and the Wildcats Network crew will be traveling up to Butler to bring you the boys volleyball game at Butler High School. That ball is hit, and they called her out there. I thought that was going to be a base hit, but a great throw gets Henny out. So with that, we're going to take a break here on the Wildcats Network and hear from some of our great sponsors that allow us to bring this to you completely free of charge. When we come back, we're at the bottom of the fifth inning coming up next year on the Wildcats Network.
Hello, I'm Maria Graziano-Bickerstaff, President of the Greater Latrobe Partners in Education Foundation. The foundation ensures the highest level of education innovation supporting GLSD students, faculty, and staff. The foundation strives to provide educational opportunities for all students in grades K through 12. We believe students should have what they need to reach their full potential. Give, build, grow. Every student, every day.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
We're back here on top of the hill in Greater Latrobe in the Great Wind Tunnel here at Greater Latrobe High School. Lady Wildcats up 9-3. The Rams were able to bring on a run last inning, but they have a new pitcher in. Skolsky is going to be shut down for the rest of the afternoon. Now up to pitch for the Rams. I believe that's Hartzell. That is not. That's Myola, the flex pitcher for Lady Rams, who's now up to pitch. And again, 9-3, bottom of the 5th inning, 2 innings left to go. Not a bad time to kind of warm up your next pitcher and kind of get them some game time. Even if this game was still a 1-run game, I also would have put in Milo. Just a good time to get your next pitcher in there. That ball chopped out up high and almost made its way over to us. I thought that Dr. Bang was going to be able to get a hand on that. He did not. Again, Williams still up to bat. That is now an 0-1 count. Up high. Count now even at 1-1. That ball chopped out and bye-bye. I think it made it all the way to Richard's house on that chop. As I was saying, folks, in our last inning, again, Thursday, myself and the crew heading up to Butler to bring you boys volleyball. We'll have that game. The starting serve is scheduled for 7:30. Swing and a miss there, and that will do it for the at-bat for Williams. So now Maya McHugh now up to bat. It's that time of year. Again, I have come to really enjoy volleyball. Whenever I was in college, before I started broadcasting it for the IEP women's volleyball team, and that pitch called a ball. Whenever I started broadcasting volleyball in college for the Crimson Hawks, I really thought it was just one of those games that you played at parties and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, folks, volleyball has quickly become one of my favorite sports to broadcast here on the Wildcats Network. So very excited to go see some great action at Butler High School. We'll have all that action for you. Again, starting service set for 7:30 on Thursday. That ball swung and hit the umpire right in the mask. And, folks, that's why you wear them. So now the 2-1. Time being taken as the umpire adjusts his mask a little bit there, and heading back to bat is Maya McHugh again. Two-1 is the count right now. Again, 9-3 is the score here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That pitch up high again, so now 3-1 is the count. Maya McHugh. Swing and a miss, now full count. Nothing wrong with that. When the count is in your favor, nothing wrong with taking a quick swing, but now a full count. That ball gone. Goodbye, Maya McHugh. With a solo homer herself, now 10-3 is the score here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Wildcats are feeling themselves right now. I'm sure folks at home know that I said goodbye. The moment she made contact, you could hear it clear as day. She got absolutely all of that. So Lady Wildcats are just showing the power hitting that really helped them last year. Whenever Lady Wildcats traveled to Pine-Richland last year, they had multiple home runs in that game. If I remember correctly, it was 3. And they have that many here this afternoon. That pitch is in the dirt, trying to not loft one up to allow the Lady Wildcats to crank it. That's Machinsky, who's up to bat. Again, Myloa is on the pitcher's mound. Machinsky gets that one, rips it down the foul line, but it stays fair. She rounds first, heading to second. And she's still right to third. I thought she was going to stop on second. That's a triple for the Lady Wildcats. I thought they were going to hold Machinsky up on first, but they will not. So now up to bat with a runner on third is a substitute hitter. I believe that's Vanessa McMichael, correct, Richard? Richard, come on. You should know. You know everything. Yeah. Yeah. Folks, Robbie's saying that it looks like her, and I believe him. For those who don't know, Robbie is still a senior in high school. Actually goes to class with a lot of the young women who are out here right now for Lady Wildcats. So if Robbie says that it looks like Vanessa McMichael, it probably is. So McMichael now up to bat with a runner on third. That ball up high. This would be Cronenwetter. So after that pitch, it's a ball. That ball popped up and will travel foul. So now 1-1 the count with one out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Lady Wildcats up 10-3. And that pitch called strike there. 1-2 is the count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. McMichael goes down swinging. Now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. And now up to bat is Corinne Wright. That ball popped up and caught. Great play there by the Rams to get out of the fifth inning. With the score 10-3, Lady Wildcats not able, or were able to add on, but that will do it for the bottom of the fifth inning now, heading into the sixth. But before that, we're going to have our sponsors here on the Wildcats Network. We'll be right back after these short messages.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to stop at Hotel Loyal Pizza in the heart of downtown Latrobe on Ligonier Street. Since opening our doors in 1953, Hotel Loyal Pizza has proudly served the Latrobe area. From pizza, sandwiches, sides, salads, and so much more. Whether you're taking out or dining in, our menu has something for everyone. As if the company here wasn't enough to stop in, try one bite of our highly acclaimed pizza and you're sure to be hooked. Visit our website at hotelloyalpizza.com or call us at 724-537-3741. And remember to support our 2023 Gridiron Wildcats. Go Cats!
We're back here at the top of the hill here in Latrobe. Grahams Motorfield Lady Wildcats with a 7-run lead here, 10-3. Kayla Williams on the mound with 7 strikeouts on the afternoon. That gets by the infield, and what a way to start out the 6th inning here for the Lady Rams. A base hit for who was the pitcher for the Rams, and she was then sat down. That was Solsky, who got a base hit, and it's now up to Gillis. With a runner on first. She gets that one, but it will go foul. 0-1 is the count. Kayla Williams again with 7. I had to stand up a little bit. Kayla Williams with 7 strikeouts on the afternoon. That's called a strike in there. Count now 0-2. Kayla Williams looking for K number 8 on the afternoon. And that's called outside. Williams trying to catch. Gillis chasing. Count now 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's strikeout number 8 for Kayla Williams, who is locked in. A home run, a grand slam, and 8 strikeouts on the afternoon. Kayla Williams wants this year to be the year for Lady Wildcats. I mean, the first game, not the first game for Lady Wildcats, but the first games for us here on the Wildcats Network is how you set the tone for the rest of the season. And they're setting a tone here this afternoon. Swing, or no, showing bunt. Aglu was showing bunt, and it went back and foul. Still have a runner on first. To the Lady Rams. Here are the top of the 6th inning. A little bit of a chill running up my back here. Again, folks, quite chilly out here. Strangely cold for this time of year. Strike there. Kayla Williams looking for 9. Has 2 strikes here in the top of the 6th inning. Pitch. Chopped at. Naglu will stay alive. Kayla Williams looking for the elusive number 9 here this afternoon. The pitch. Chopped at, foul, still staying alive. Zaglu. And yet Michaela Williams really wants strikeout number 9 on the afternoon. Looking for the pitch. In the dirt, runner on first goes and steals second as that pitch got away from the catcher. Now the count is 1-2. Solsky scampered off onto second, so now a runner in scoring position for the Rams. Kayla Williams. That ball chopped at will pop off foul. Still alive is Aglu, making Kayla Williams really work for this final out. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here at the top of the 6th inning. That pitch inside. Now it's an even count at 2-2. 1 out. Runner on second. Kayla Williams putting in the work here for this at-bat. That pitch. Chopped at, gets by Williams. Scooped up, throw on to first, and she's out. But the sacrifice will advance Solsky on to third. So now the Rams are down to their last out for the inning. And up the bat is Laurent, who has done very well in the outfield. And substitutions coming in now for Solsky. Going on to the bag right now is number 22 on third base. That is Cherry on third. Kayla Williams still searching for strikeout number 9. Her pitch is down low. That's called ball. But Cherry will stay on third. Pitch is called strike. Laurent had to hop out of the way, but it was called strike, so now an even 1-1 count. Williams, swing and a miss there by Laurent. It's now 1-2. Kayla Williams looking for number 9 here this afternoon, and she could earn it here to shut the door on the 6th inning for the Rams. The pitch, swing and a miss. Kayla Williams earns number 9. And with that, we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th inning for the Lady Wildcats at bat. We're going to take a quick moment to thank all of our sponsors, and when we come back, we're going to have the continuation of this matchup here this afternoon coming up next on the Wildcats Network.
I think we can agree it's been a crazy year for everyone. And we here at Latrobe Auto Group want you to know that we're in this together and we're here for you. Hi everyone, I'm Wendy Hyrak and I'm the finance manager here at the dealership. During the past year, we've all seen some pretty crazy things. Maybe your credit's been affected by some of those things. You should know that no matter what your credit situation is, great credit, good credit, bad credit, or no credit, Latrobe Auto Group wants to be your dealer and we specialize in credit challenges. Our credit team is just waiting to put you in a new car or truck that will start building your credit today and get you moving in the right direction. No matter what you've heard, our lot is stocked with new, pre-owned, and certified pre-owned cars and trucks. Vehicles that not only fall in line with the bank's parameters, but your budget. So whatever's been holding you back, put it aside, come on in, and together we can make it happen.
Hello, I'm Maria Graziano Bickerstaff, President of the Greater Latrobe Partners in Education Foundation. The foundation ensures the highest level of education innovation supporting GLSD students, faculty, and staff. The foundation strives to provide educational opportunities for all students in grades K through 12. We believe students should have what they need to reach their full potential. Give, build, grow. Every student, every day.
We're back here for the first pitch of Lewis's at-bat here for Lady Wildcats, who are up 10-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That first pitch went foul, so it is a strike. Mailoa here on the mound for the Lady Rams. That ball gets by Lewis, so now the count even at 1-1. The Wildcats this afternoon have shown me one thing, is that last year they were really swinging the bat. They were really, really good whenever they were swinging with power last season, and honestly this year it doesn't seem like it has slowed down too much. Obviously Kayla Williams being a big point of emphasis, with her home run, grand slam, and 9 strikeouts. That will be the first out for Lewis for the Lady Wildcats here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And now up to bat, that is Macy McHugh. Again, Macy McHugh up to bat for the Lady Wildcats. Her first pitch is up high and away. That will be a ball. That pitch is absolutely blasted, and it will be a ground rule double for Macy McHugh. She ripped that one. If it wasn't so windy outside, I would say that ball would have been absolutely gone. Lady Wildcats have been ripping the cover off the ball so far today. What do you smile at, Richard? Zeza now to bat for Lady Wildcats. Runner on second. First pitch is a ball, so the count is 1-0 here with one out. Pitch, hit well, will make its way out to second. Throw on first, and that is out number 2 for the Lady Wildcats here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Up to bat right now is Blossy. Sarah Blossy up to bat right now with a runner on second. Swing, and that ball just underneath her bat. That will be strike number 1 for her at bat. Pitch. That's down low and away, having to chase that as the catcher, so count now even at 1-1 with 2 outs. The pitch, chopped at, that will roll out foul, so count now 1-2. A reminder, folks, right after this bottom of the 6th inning, we will head into the 7th, which will be our final inning of the day. And then after that, we will have our Eaton Park post-game show. We thank Eaton Park for not only sponsoring our post-game show, but also sponsoring the live stream that Richard and I did covering the football schedule for this coming season after it was released on Thursday last week. And that pitch is a ball as well, so count now even, 2-2 with 2 outs. And that ball wide as well, so now a full count coming up here for my Loda. Pitch. Crushed, but pops up high. A nice catch there. Lady Wildcats reminding us that the ball needs to go in the opposite direction, so let's see if they can do it. Full count coming up again. After that ball was hit foul. That ball chopped out, will bounce in the outfield, and will roll all the way out to the fence. And a stand-up double for Blossy, and she will bring in a runner. So now 11-3 here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner on second. As Williams chops at that one, and that will go out into the stands. A lucky dad able to snag that souvenir. Pitch. Crushed by Williams. And Lauren gets under it. Nice play there in the outfield. And that will do it for the 6th inning. We head into our final inning of the afternoon. Rams will have to have, that's going to have to be quite the rally for them to come back. An 8-run rally will be needed for the Rams as we head into the 7th inning. But we're going to take a break here from some of our sponsors. We'll be right back here on the Wildcats Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Valley Dairy Restaurants. You never had it so good. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, legendary ice cream. In Latrobe, the Valley Dairy Restaurant on Colony Lane. Go Wildcats!
Welcome to Ligonier Valley Learning Center Incorporated, where little hands do big things. For 38 years, Latrobe Kinder School has provided a continuum of quality services which promotes the emotional, behavioral, educational, and physical development of children. We've used a research-based curriculum that will help your child grow academically and socially. Guidance from our expert teachers, combined with our state-of-the-art play areas, will build your child's brains and bodies. Latrobe Kinder School provides high-quality pre-K education for 3- and 4-year-old children at no cost to qualifying families through the pre-K counts. Our enrollment is always open. Visit our website, LigonierValleyLearningCenter.com, to apply today.
We're back here on top of the hill in the great wind tunnel of Greater Latrobe. Kayla Williams with 9 strikeouts is back on the mound. Would love to hit double digits on the day. I mean, what a historic day that would be for the senior and SRU commit Kayla Williams to have a home run, a grand slam, and 10 strikeouts on the afternoon. I mean, that I wouldn't even dream of doing that. So now the 2-0 count. Check swing there. Kayla Williams trying to get the Rams chasing up high. Now has 3 balls and no strikes. Jamison is up to bat right now, the substitute batter. Able to get something, gets it over the second baseline. And we'll get a base hit here earned for the Lady Rams, who need to earn 8 runs to send us into extra innings. I mean, a tall mountain to climb, but that's the beauty of high school sports. Any day, any game. So runner on first here. Kayla Williams checking her card to see what this pitch is going to be. I imagine a fastball, and it is in there for strike number 1 for the at-bat. At the plate, that's Myers, who is at bat, the second to last batter in the batting lineup. And Myers swing and a miss there. So the 0-2 count. Kayla Williams, double-digit strikeouts on the afternoon. Coming up here. Here comes Williams. And they're going to say that it's away from the batter, so 1-2 count. And that will do it. 10 strikeouts for Kayla Williams here at Graham Sabota Field. Double digits on the day for Kayla Williams. So with 1 out here at the top of the 7th, Williams the pitch, making a run at it and swinging for a foul. That's Sarah Julio. Again, we're back at the top of the batting order for the Rams. Julio at the top of the batting order, and in my opinion, definitely a standout on this Lady Rams team. Chopped at, goes straight to first, tag up, throws, and it gets by the infield. So a sacrifice out, or a sacrifice bat to advance the runner into scoring position. The Lady Rams are down to their final out of the afternoon. Up to bat is DeLuca. The last out for the Lady Rams. Williams. Her pitch away. Kayla Williams, a pitch. And that's a strike there for Kayla Williams. Count now 1-1 on what could be the last out of the day. That ball crushed, making its way out, and there it is! That will do it for this game here at Graham Sabota Field. Lady Wildcats win 11-3 over the traveling Pine-Richland Rams. With that, folks, we're going to take a quick break here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to have our Eaton Park post-game show as we wrap it up here on the Wildcats Network.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to stop at Hotel Loyal Pizza in the heart of downtown Latrobe on Ligonier Street. Since opening our doors in 1953, Hotel Loyal Pizza has proudly served the Latrobe area. From pizza, sandwiches, sides, salads, and so much more. Whether you're taking out or dining in, our menu has something for everyone. As if the company here wasn't enough to stop in, try one bite of our highly acclaimed pizza and you're sure to be hooked. Visit our website at hotelloyalpizza.com or call us at 724-537-3741. And remember to support our 2023 Gridiron Wildcats. Go Cats!
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Greater Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
We're back here on the Wildcats Network for our Eaton Park post-game show. Eaton Park is a place for smiles and is the sponsor of our post-game show here and was also the sponsor for our scheduled broadcast for football that Richard and I did last week on Thursday. Ian's can still catch that, where Richard and I talk all about the upcoming football schedule, the new section for the Wildcats, and also had a chance to talk with head coach Ron Brady. So Ian's can still catch that on both our YouTube page and also on our Facebook page. Lady Wildcats win here 11-3 in a full 7-inning game. Now, they started out a little slow as Pine-Richland took the lead in the top of the first inning, but at the bottom of the second, Lady Wildcats were able to rally back. And then I believe it was in the fourth inning where Kayla Williams not only hit her first home run, but then also hit a grand slam. And so Lady Wildcats just really ran away with it during that fourth inning and did not look back. Kayla Williams, again, with 10 strikeouts, a home run in a solo home run in a grand slam with the bases loaded. So it was really on her, and I think moving forward in this season, it will be really something to take note of, is that Kayla Williams, I think, is really the star of this team, and it's going to be up to her, the SRU, to commit to help the Lady Wildcats make it back to the promised land. That will do it for today's game. Our next broadcast here on the Wildcats Network is on Thursday. I will be traveling out to Butler with the Wildcats Network crew to broadcast boys volleyball out there. So if you want to catch some of that action, first service scheduled for 7:30, but at 7:15 will be our St. Vincent College pregame show, so make sure you're there for that. And our next broadcast for Lady Wildcats will be next week, where we will be, I believe that is going to be on Wednesday, is when they are going to be playing the Connellsville Falcons. We will have that game here on the Wildcats Network as well. For my crew here from the Wildcats Network, Richard Hilwig on the controls, Robbie Phillips on our main camera. I'm Tristan Borland signing off for the Wildcats Network, which is brought to you by LHTC Media.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to stop at Hotel Loyal Pizza in the heart of downtown Latrobe on Ligonier Street. Since opening our doors in 1953, Hotel Loyal Pizza has proudly served the Latrobe area. From pizza, sandwiches, sides, salads, and so much more. Whether you're taking out or dining in, our menu has something for everyone. As if the company here wasn't enough to stop in, try one bite of our highly acclaimed pizza and you're sure to be hooked. Visit our website, hotelloyalpizza.com, or call us at 724-537-3741. And remember to support our 2023 Gridiron Wildcats. Go Cats!
Valley Dairy Restaurants. You never had it so good. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, legendary ice cream. In Latrobe, the Valley Dairy Restaurant on Colony Lane. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Greater Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
I think we could agree it's been a crazy year for everyone. And we here at Latrobe Auto Group want you to know that we're in this together and we're here for you. Hi everyone, I'm Wendy Hyrak and I'm the finance manager here at the dealership. During the past year, we've all seen some pretty crazy things. Maybe your credit's been affected by some of those things. You should know that no matter what your credit situation is, great credit, good credit, bad credit, or no credit, Latrobe Auto Group wants to be your dealer and we specialize in credit challenges. Our credit team is just waiting to put you in a new car or truck that will start building your credit today and get you moving in the right direction. No matter what you've heard, our lot is stocked with new, pre-owned, and certified pre-owned cars and trucks. Vehicles that not only fall in line with the bank's parameters, but your budget. So whatever's been holding you back, put it aside, come on in, and together we can make it happen.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker, and this is my family, Hannah, Charlotte, and Stephen, and we welcome you to Lepatich Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family-owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. Lepatich Brinker Funeral Home, where dignity prevails.
Hello, I'm Maria Graziano Bickerstaff, President of the Greater Latrobe Partners in Education Foundation. The foundation ensures the highest level of education innovation supporting GLSD students, faculty, and staff. The foundation strives to provide educational opportunities for all students in grades K through 12. We believe students should have what they need to reach their full potential. Give, build, grow. Every student, every day.
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Welcome to Ligonier Valley Learning Center Incorporated, where little hands do big things. For 38 years, Latrobe Kinder School has provided a continuum of quality services which promotes the emotional, behavioral, educational, and physical development of children. We've used a research-based curriculum that will help your child grow academically and socially. Guidance from our expert teachers, combined with our state-of-the-art play areas, will build your child's brains and bodies. Latrobe Kinder School provides high-quality pre-K education for 3- and 4-year-old children at no cost to qualifying families through the pre-K counts. Our enrollment is always open. Visit our website, LigonierValleyLearningCenter.com, to apply today.